Coming up on Movie Show Plus. Award season is in full swing, and Greg Russell will introduce you to a few of his favorite actresses.
This is not just trying to be the favorite in terms of just love. This is about being the favorite so that you get to run England.
Tom Santilli reviews the latest films hitting theaters. And the Oscar frontrunner and critical darling, Roma, comes to Netflix. All that, plus a whole lot more, coming up on Movie Show Plus.
I love you, Miles.
Yeah, I know, Dad.
You gotta say I love you back.
Dad, are you serious?
I want to hear it.
You want to hear me say it?
I love you, Dad.
You're dropping me off out of school?
I love you, Dad.
Look at this place.
Dad, I love you.
Dad, I love you.
That's a copy.
Who's playing Laurel and Hardy, please?
The poster says they're here in person.
2 seats.
The whole process of making Steve and John into Stan Laurel and Oliver Hardy was a long one, you know, particularly getting Hardy right, because there was a lot more prosthetic involved for John. There was the fat suit that had to be made, there was the facial stuff, there was contact lenses, there was wig. Mark Cooley, who did the prosthetics, he's a double Oscar winner.
As soon as I found out John C. Reilly was playing Hardy and Steve Coogan was playing Laurel, I couldn't actually think of anybody better, any pair that would be better than those two.
For the time we were shooting this film, this area right here was exposed and this area on my flats of my hands, that's it. The rest of my body was encased in prosthetics or a fat suit. It was like wearing a mask on your whole body. And that mask was so convincing that it made me believe, sort of from the outside in, that I could play the character.
This is one of the fat suits. It's made in 2 sections, so we've got trousers and a top, which pull on separately and zip together. And under here, we've got little weighted bags, lead shot, basically, because John wanted to feel some weight built into the suit, so it actually felt heavy to him.
It really affected the way he walked. It did make him move in a different way.
The prosthetics are destroyed when you take them off, so it's a new set of prosthetics for each day of filming. We will have 40 heads. John's makeup is broken up into 2 sections. It's the neck piece, which is over here, and then the face piece here. This would actually be sat on here. This is the plastic membrane, which is very fine, and that's what dissolved into the skin.
Steve's process was probably slightly easier. He needed little things.
He's got a chin piece, ear tips, just to make the ear stick out at the top.
It really helped because I look in the mirror and see someone different, and it helps you, it gives you a clue. You think, oh, I think I know who that is behind that look, because I'd look at myself and I thought what I saw was very different from me.
When they first walked out on the camera test, it was kind of like a teary moment. All the crew were there and everybody just started applauding because it was just incredible. And when you see the movie, you'll see that they have encapsulated these 2 characters physically and through, you know, performance as well. I don't think we could have done any more to get them to where they had to be as the real guys, you know.
And that's what's hot in Hollywood.
Dearest Queen, you are mad. Giving me a palace. It is a monstrous extravagance, Mrs. Morley. We are at war. We won. Oh, it is not over. We must continue. Oh. Oh, I did not know that. The Queen is an extraordinary person.
They were all staring, weren't they? I can tell even if I can't see, and I heard the word fat, and ugly.
No one but me would dare, and I did not. She's been stalked by tragedy.
Everyone leaves me. He dies.
I apologize for my appearance. I hoped I might be employed here by you. As something.
A monster for the children to play with, perhaps.
There are times they try to be the favorite, for their grandmother. And it's like, this takes it to the nth degree.
Yes,
What
yes.
goes on.
This is not just trying to be the favorite in terms of just love. This is about being the favorite so that you get to run England. So it's a very powerful position if you're the favorite of the Queen. Yeah.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, here comes Emma's character. You're already there, established.
Yep.
But she kind of sees how, hey, if I become, a little bit more friendlier to the Queen, I might get that same hierarchy.
Yeah. She takes my spot there as the Queen's favorite. It's kind of like All About Eve, but in the court of Queen Anne. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not a role. It's not just for a role in a film or a play. It's for, as I said, for getting to run England and decide which if you send an army to war or not.
Right.
But having said that, it's also very funny. The films are very comedic. It's got it's a political thriller mixed with a comedy, mixed with a love story, mixed with some very ridiculous physical comedy. So it's I don't want to make it sound like it's serious, but also very funny.
It is important to make new friends in court, is it not?
You're so beautiful. Stop it, you mock me. If I were a man, I would ravish you.
You have become close to Abigail.
She is a viper. You're jealous.
You must send Abigail away.
I do not want to.
Let's shoot something.
Obviously, you had to even wear period costumes. Now, people might say, okay, it's a movie, it's just a costume, but you still have to wear it.
Yeah, it was wild. It's the corsets are they take a lot of getting used to. I mean, the costumes were so beautiful.
Even thing with dating, we were talking about how when you guys first started out, the way you flirted was you chased each other in the woods.
Yeah, exactly. We tackle each other.
Right.
Just had to really get it out.
That's
physically.
right. It's like, I'm pushing you down. Okay,
Exactly.
we're going out now.
Yeah.
Okay, dang it. My horse will be there to pick you up in an hour. Fabulous. But no, it was fun, and there's a lot of cheeky humor in there as well.
Yeah.
So it's...
Yeah, well, I'm glad you feel that way.
Yes.
I must take control of my circumstance.
I'm on my side. Always.
Favor is a breeze that shifts direction all the time. Then, in an instant, you're back sleeping with a bunch of scabrous whores.
As it turns out, I'm capable of much unpleasantness. Did you just look at me? Look at me! How dare you! Close your eyes! I could not just stand by and let you destroy me. You are enjoying all of this, aren't you? Oh, it is fun to be queen sometimes.
If you do not go, I will start kicking you. And I will not stop.
My dear friend, how good to see you've returned from
Hell. I'm sure you shall pass through it one day.
Check out MovieShowPlus.com to watch this episode online and for exclusive content, extended interviews with Greg Russell, and a complete archive of movie reviews with Tom Santilli. Also, make sure to like and follow us on social media and on our Movie Show Plus YouTube channel.
Are you ready for the most merry mission of the year, Blitzen? What the...
Sprinkles, get down!
Being empowered starts with getting informed, looking closer. 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer in her lifetime. But many of us don't know there are different types of breast cancer with different characteristics. That was me. Learning about the specifics of my diagnosis gave me the confidence to make informed treatment decisions with my doctor. This meant everything to me and my family. So take another look. Ask another question. Learn more at notonetype.org.
Pony Up Game by Venture Group, bringing back family game night.
game is called Pony Up, where one horse will win the race, but several players will win the pot. You'll be transported right to the racetrack. And best of all, you don't have to know anything about horse racing to play Pony Up. Just look at your cards. They represent your horses. Roll the dice to move your horse forward. But don't roll the house's number, or you'll pay and pay and pay. The pot grows bigger the closer a horse gets to the finish line.
9 days to...
Experience heart-pounding action and the thrill of victory. Pony Up Game has a casino-quality premium felt board, making your gaming experience feel authentic and genuine. It's horse racing fun for the whole family. Pony Up Game by Venture Group. Bring back family game night.
What about you and Kenneth Marquis?
What's a Kenneth Marquis?
He's your angel dumpling, that's what he is.
Is Daddy mad?
They can be a great people, Kal-El. They wish to be. They only lack the light to show the way. For this reason, above all, I have sent them you, my only son.
Mr. Smith is waiting for you.
Yeah, I'll take care of him.
And Mr. Eddie called. Can I call him to tell him to come in?
Lots of new movies opening this weekend. Let's get to it.
For a limited engagement, 12 days to be exact, you can catch the special theatrical re-release of Deadpool 2 in a film that they're calling Once Upon a Deadpool. It's basically a PG-13 cut of the R-rated superhero comedy that came out earlier this year. The only new footage involves Fred Savage, who's been kidnapped by Deadpool and forced to relive his famous scenes from The Princess Bride, where Peter Falk read the story to him while he was sick in bed. The scenes with Fred Savage and Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool are hilarious, but I'm not sure they're worth going back to the theater for. And it is odd that they would recut the film to appeal to more of a teenage crowd, using references from a movie that came out in 1987. I'm imagining that the entire premise will go over most teenagers' heads. And if the new scenes are aimed at adults, then why PG-13? Of course, it's all about money, but Deadpool 2 works surprisingly well as a PG-13 film. But I like him best as his gory, vulgar, sarcastic self. I gave the R-rated version of Deadpool 2 an A-, and I'm giving Once Upon a Deadpool the solid grade of a B+. There's good reasons why The Favorite is popping up on a lot of year-end award lists, and it's because it features one of the best female ensembles of the year. Olivia Colman plays Queen Anne in 18th century England, with Rachel Weisz and Emma Stone jockeying for position, and her favor by her side. Director Yorgos Lanthimos, who directed The Lobster and The Killing of a Sacred Deer, nearly gets in the way of himself here by shooting everything from odd angles and with weird lenses. It's almost as if he didn't realize the brilliant performances alone would make this thing worth watching. His approach was a bit distracting to me, and I have my quibbles with The Favorite as a film, but the performances endure. Expect Coleman, Weisz, and Stone all to get heavy praise come Oscar time. I give The Favorite a B.
England does not look so different from Scotland.
Aye, they are sisters.
There's another historical movie coming out this weekend, but Mary, Queen of Scots takes a much more serious approach. Saoirse Ronan and Margot Robbie are both great as sparring queens who share some common bonds. This movie looks beautiful and has some great performances in it, even if it does meander a bit from time to time. Even still, I like this movie, carried by Saoirse Ronan, and I give Mary, Queen of Scots a B+. The last movie I'm going to touch on this week is the best animated film of the year and one of the best overall films of the year. I'm talking about Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. With an award-worthy script by the Lego Movie filmmaker Phil Lord and featuring an all-star cast of voice talent, Into the Spider-Verse pays homage to the famous Marvel superhero in a way that no other movie has before. Some of the messages in the film are familiar, but the visuals in this movie are groundbreaking, and the story is altogether original, funny, and uplifting. This movie was hyped up a lot, and I had high expectations going in, and I left feeling completely fulfilled and buzzing with excitement. Go see Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I give it an A. Also in theaters this weekend is Clint Eastwood's The Mule, which wasn't screened for critics, and the fantasy dud Mortal Engines. For more detailed reviews of these and other movies, please check me out on Rotten Tomatoes. You can go to the site, search the critics list to find Tom Santilli, and you can scroll through all of my recent and not so recent reviews. Another good way to find my stuff is to follow me on Twitter at Tom Santilli, or go to the website movieshowplus.com.
Welcome, baby Dumbo. We're all family here, no matter how small.
You have something very rare. You have wonder. You have mystique. You have magic. Wow! Come with me. Together, we can soar on that elephant's wings.
What's happening? Where are they taking her?
Take Dumbo back inside.
But she's his mom. Do something. He needs us. Look at me. We're gonna bring your mama home.
He doesn't look like magic to me.
Your children need you to believe in them.
You can do it, Dumbo. Show him. Fly, Dumbo. Fly. Baby of mine.
Stay on. Hey, Miss Potts. If you find this recording, don't feel bad about this. Part of the journey is the end. Just for the record, being adrift in space with zero promise of rescue is more fun than it sounds. Food and water ran out 4 days ago. Oxygen will run out tomorrow morning. That'll be it. When I drift off, I will dream about you. It's always you.
Thanos did exactly what he said he was going to do. He wiped out 50% of all living creatures.
We lost. All of us. We lost friends. We lost family. We lost a part of ourselves. This is the fight of our lives.
This is gonna work, Steve.
I know it is. Because I don't know what I'm gonna do if it doesn't.
Hi, is anyone home? This is Scott Lang. We met a few years ago at the airport in Germany. Got really big.
Is this an old message?
Ant-Man, I know you know that.
It's the front door.
That's me. Can you buzz me in?
Hi, I'm Herbert Strather from Herbert Street. I'm a real estate developer that have been fortunate enough to do $2 billion in real estate transactions. And this holiday season, as I walk around our community and I see 100,000 parcels worth almost $3 billion, I wonder if I could somehow convince Detroiters, if I can convince you to invest in a real estate gift as opposed to just gators, purses, jewelry, cars, and clothes. Why don't you take some of that money and invest in a real estate gift for you and your family? Suppose I showed you how to buy a 2-flat for say $40,000 or $50,000 and finance the entire thing. You could have additional $600 or $700 in your pocket each month. It could go towards your baby's education. It could go towards a car note, retirement income. Don't you agree that you could use an additional $600 or $700? If you agree with that, I have a special cyber holiday offer for you. And that is my home study course, 1/2 off. Instead of paying $400, I will send it to you for just $200. In addition to that, I will form a family LLC for you with a creative operating agreement so that you could have your entire family involved. You will pay $50 plus $50 filing fee. That's it. $300 is my gift to you that will keep on giving. Again, this is Herb Strather wishing you a very happy holiday season and enjoy the cyber sales.
Are you ready for the most merry mission of the year, Blitzen? What the...
Sprinkles, get down!
Narcissa.
Check out MovieShowPlus.com to watch this episode online and for exclusive content, extended interviews with Greg Russell, and a complete archive of movie reviews with Tom Santilli. Also, make sure to like and follow us on social media and on our Movie Show Plus YouTube channel. Next time on Movie Show Plus. Several new movies swim into theaters over the holidays, and we'll investigate what all the buzz is about.
Her Majesty, would you mind if we had a picture together? Watson? Who's going to take the photograph? I will take it. You see, it's sort of a self-photograph. He's a real fan. I swear, I never do this. Hey, girl! Hey, girl!
Any and all views and or opinions expressed by me, Tom Santilli, are fully my own and do not necessarily reflect the views and or opinions of Movie Show Plus, any other critic on the show, or anybody else associated with this program.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby.